supposed to go this weekend to the Superman celebration.
Mm-hmm.
I told him, I said, if I go, I want to paint when I go over there. They want me to go over there and paint a wall. But she's like, I want to paint with you. I said, oh man, I just want me to paint. I didn't know she wanted to paint with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right, everybody. So this is Robert Rivera with Who's On First. I got invited to this gentleman's house, and as you can see behind me, it's a big collector of Roberto Clemente. You know me, I'm Clemente freak, but this guy is taking it to a whole different level. This is Nelson.
What's up, guys?
All right.
How y'all doing?
So how many figurines do you have? You think you have in here?
Oh, over 100, easy.
Over just of Clemente, because you got Superman, you got Spider-Man in here. This is all Yankees over here.
All Yankees.
What made you start something like this?
Well, Clemente was with my father when I was 12 years old, and he was asking me, why you keep asking for these quarters? What are you doing with these quarters? And I showed him a box of baseball cards. I said, Pops, Papi, I'm collecting baseball cards. And he said, what? And I was a Tigers fan, because we grew up in Detroit. He took me that weekend and introduced me to Roberto Clemente. He said, this is who you got to start collecting right here. I said, all right, Pops. He Puerto Rican? He said, yeah. I said, but he black. I mean, you know, when you little, you didn't know the coach.
Yeah.
But ever since, man, I've been in love with him. I've been collecting him off and on for 40 plus years now, man. I was collecting Superman and Batman statues and figures, and I met a whole bunch of cool artists around the world that was custom figures and making Batman and Superman. And one day I just asked, I said, yo, you think you can make me a Clemente? And I got some figures here that nobody in the world, I'm the only one in the world that has them.
One of one.
One of one. A guy from Africa made this one. I don't know if you can see that one. I'm also an artist. When it came, it was all white. So I did the paint job on it. And then I love buying custom stuff. I painted this baseball myself and figurines. And well, now you gotta come down. This was actually a Superman figure. So I made a Clemente on steroids. And this is one of the custom piece here that the guy made for me. Plus he made the figure over there. So I'm the only one in the world that has this amazing statue. I mean, look at the statue, bro. Look at his face, man. I mean, he nailed it, bro.
Yeah.
You know?
What's your favorite thing in here?
I mean, it's gotta be these right here. These are one-on-one. There's 21 baseballs in that case.
Okay.
I have a collection from a guy named Steve Rammers. He's an amazing artist.
Mm-hmm.
You can look him up. He sells these online. And I made this figure. I custom these 3 figures. I custom all of those figures and bobbleheads up there. I drew this 20-something years ago. I painted that a few years ago. I painted this. I got all type of baseball cards. This is like my little stuff, little cars, figures, pens, coins, custom bobblehead I made, and a custom statue, custom figures. I got little plates, baseball, custom bat I made myself. I got his autograph up there. That pirate box right there. That's a popcorn box.
Okay.
And then some of those, you probably seen those figures and those from Clemente from McFarlane. So I used the head of the McFarlane and got them 3D printed to do other McFarlane figures. This is the whole set from 55 to 72 raw. They're all raw. They're not graded. I'm not about making money, grading and all that. It is what it is.
This is your pleasure. This is for you, right?
Yeah, it's for me. So
wow.
This row here is all jerseys and back pieces, cards. And I got one card back there that's only 4 were made. So I got number 3 out of 4.
Okay.
That has a nice jersey with the yellow and black on it. Okay. And this has a jersey and bat. So another custom figure I made here. This is another little custom figure I made. Another little one back here. And then these are all the other cards. Just cards. A glove I painted. The bats from Hall of Fame. Coopertown. This is Clemente Boy. You know, you have Bat Boy.
Yeah.
Clemente Boy. He's the Bat Boy from the room. So I dressed him. I bought shoes for him and found a jersey. I painted him, and he's got a helmet. He had a mask for COVID. You know what I'm saying? This is a Roberto Clemente bat. More figures I painted, cards, graded cards. This is a bat that Steve painted. The guy who did the baseball.
Right.
He did the bat too. Amazing artist. And then this is all Clemente bobbleheads. Majority of bobbleheads are in here. Some figures I made. I got Clemente in a Puerto Rican uniform. More figures, statues, the bus. These are all original ones here. So I bought another one and I painted it.
Right.
So it looks like this, then I did a paint. That's the new big head that came out this month. Another figures, I custom that picture in the back with the pirates. It goes Clemente up there representing Puerto Rico, holding the flag. And then this row, you got all the statues. You have the originals, and then I painted them. I always buy extra ones, and I repainted them. So they come in bronze, and then I painted them. This one right here is the Heartland figures right here. This one, I painted it, and I lighted the skin up because they made them so black. These are all custom figures, Clemente.
So how long did it take to collect all this stuff? So you've been doing this for quite a while.
Well, the action figures, I've been about 2 years.
Okay.
Like, I've been knocking them, boom, 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 boom.
Okay. 2
a week, 3 a week. Like, I was getting down. Like, I have a figure come in and I get it done, and I get, that's what makes my collection different than all. You know what I'm saying?
So if I walked in here with a check and I say, hey, listen, Nelson, man, name your price, talk to me. What do you think? What do you think? Huh?
I probably go easy on you. I probably say 21,10,000. Yeah, that's a good number, right? 210,000.
210,000. Yeah, that's 210. 210,000. Yeah. I mean, this is like, like I said, I'm a Clemente fan and I collect Clemente, but this is, woo. Yeah. And when I'm overwhelmed and I'm like, wow, this is really amazing stuff. You got other stuff. You got Batman over here, Superman, and you got the Joker going on over here. Yeah. And these guys, this is
this bad boy right here.
This is super duper.
All these are customs. All those are all custom. So nobody has those figures up there.
Right. So have the family, Clemente family, ever reached out to you and talked to you?
Yeah, I'm friends with Roberto Clemente Jr. And Luis Clemente from Puerto Rico.
Okay.
And they haven't came here personal, but they seen photos and they see my work, and they very proud. I actually sent them my custom figures. So Luis has one of my Puerto Rico uniform Clemente. Oh, actually both of them, they both have the Puerto Rico. So I definitely wanted to represent them and say, here's something different with the Puerto Rico team.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I know your dad would be proud if he was alive, and he probably would have been a coach or something for Puerto Rico. You know what I'm saying?
So I mean, if you, let's say today you can meet Roberto Clemente, what would you say to him?
Wow. That's a good question. Nobody ever asked me that question, man. I'd be like, I'll probably say, "Would you like to see my collection of you?"
Have you ever got little kids come up and be like, wow, I love Roberto Clemente, and they ever shock you, man? And sometimes I get little kids and they're like, yeah, I like Roberto Clemente. You like, I was born in '70, so he died a couple years after I was born, and it's just
I
like,
was 3. So.
Yeah, so you sit there and you see some of these kids now that they like Clemente, and I'm like, they talk about he's a GOAT. You put Clemente in that GOAT category?
Oh yes, definite, man. I mean, right field, come on, man. That arm he had, the best defense, 12 gloves. I mean, his batting, and he passed away at the young. I mean, end of his career, it just seemed like he was just getting better. At his end of 38 years old, he was batting over 300.
Right.
I mean, he was MVP in the World Series, batted over 400. I mean, he was just. I mean, we missed out on more than 3,000 hits.
Yeah, we missed out on 3,000 hits. Yeah.
So.
But now what we're starting to see with this this 21, the Roberto Clemente, the charities that are going out. I mean, now these baseball players, for you to get a Roberto Clemente award, you know what I mean? You have to
give me one.
Yeah. You have to do a lot of charities.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's a lot of stuff that, you know what, maybe he wasn't here, but he left that reputation behind.
MLB, how they represent him and all that. I know they have not retired his number 21, and I know that's been a talk for years. I really thought it was going to happen 2021. I thought that was the year that would have been perfect. It is what it is. It doesn't bother me if they retired or not. He's going to be 21 forever. So
yeah, he'll be 21 forever.
Yep. So yeah, man,
we can keep going. We can go for days on this.
I know.
Explain. Show me this last case over here. You got a Roberto.
Well, this case here, let me show you this one. This one right here is the 60s. So here is, I have Bill Maz that hit the home run to win the World Series.
You got his baseball.
I got his baseball. I got cards in him in there, and I did these two figures. I made Clemente and him together.
Wow.
So that's pretty cool. Nobody has that, and I got these, and then this one is the 70 championship team, the 70 where am I lost? 71, right? Mm-hmm. With Manny and Willie Sturgill. So this one's a little mixture. And Steve Blass. I put Steve Blass in there, you know, winning pitcher, autograph with Willie, and I got Manny, and this is pretty cool right here, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then I just got cards down there, and some shoes I made, you know? Right. This is a black and white.
A black and white statue.
Puerto Rico, yeah. All right. So this figure actually, it's gonna be hard for you to see it, but he actually wearing number 13, his rookie year. So this whole uniform is his rookie year. Clemente.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's a good fun fact. His rookie year, he wore the number 13.
Number 13 for a couple weeks, I heard.
Okay.
First month or so. Got these little miniature Clemente. I repainted them, and I got him in a Santurce uniform here, sliding, and I got him batting, and I also got him with Montreal.
Yes, he was with Montreal.
So I got him right there with the Montreal.
Mm-hmm.
Batting, then Santurce, and I got some more dollar bill, coins, stamps. I got a baseball here from, it's faded on me, man, but I got a better one somewhere. This was Luis Clemente. Louis, you gotta re-sign this for me, please. So that's the big head. Mm-hmm. So I got two of them, I didn't realize. So one came in gray and one came in white. This is the other new bobblehead that came out. This is the first one that came out this year. And I got some cards. I had a friend that does wood, and he custom made this for me, so I'm the only one that has that, you know. They only made 100 of these in the whole world. These came out, I think, in 2000. So this is like this is over 20 years old from Coopertown.
Wow, you still got a lot of stuff there. It's not even hung up on the wall.
Yeah, I know.
You ran out of wall, huh?
Ran out of wall. People say, "Oh, you ain't got the album." I got it. When people always say, "Oh, you ain't got this, you ain't got this," I gotta bust it out. I gotta bust it out on them. You know what I'm saying? You know. You want to see the jerseys?
Yeah. And the hits just keep on coming. Yeah.
It's my favorite jersey right here.
Oh my lord!
That's the wool one.
That's
The 1960.
Nice. Oh yeah.
For the Mitchell and Ness. I don't know how they were playing in this material back in them days in the summertime, man.
Yeah, that's wool.
Yeah.
that's that'll keep you warm.
Yep.
So that closet's full of Clemente jerseys, or
from here to here. Yeah, this.
Only from here to here. Oh, wow.
This jersey here, right? Check it out. Bam! How you like that, man? With a signature and his highlights.
Wow.
60, 71 was champ. Hall of Fame, 73, 3,000 hits. 12-time Gold Glove, 4-time batting champ.
Yeah.
That's 55. I like this jersey. Not that expensive either, you know?
Custom jerseys.
Yeah, some jerseys that I painted.
Okay. Wow.
So I painted these.
My goodness. That takes time, huh?
This is one of my first one I ever did. I did this back in 06, bro.
Nice.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite ones. Then I got baseball, I got the Cubs, the Tigers, and all Yankees, and other Hall of Famers.
So who's your favorite team?
My American League team is Detroit Tigers, and my National League
Cubs?
is my Cubs.
Okay.
I was born in Chicago, then I was raised in Pontiac, Michigan, and I got to see the Tigers win the World Series in '84. But I was always a Pirates. I was cheering for them in '79. We are family. I became family with them because I knew Clemente was with the Pirates. So, you know, the city is beautiful, and I like the city, and I grew up. I like the Steelers. You know.
Yeah. So, what about this last one? This last cabinet here?
These are all custom, more customs, man. I mean, all a bunch of custom bobbleheads, trophies, figures. You know what I get a lot? You know, sometimes these new bobbleheads, even the ones that coming out, people are complaining that they don't look like him.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, bro, I mean, you're not gonna get a perfect look like him. I mean, you know it's him with the uniform.
Right.
He's, you know, his skin. I mean, you're not gonna get that something that's gonna look exactly like him. What are your opinion about that when you see stuff like that?
You know what? It's all what people interpret. That's art, you know? That's their art. But I'm gonna come back to something that I touched on one of my other shows. Now you said, get Clemente. And you looked at the card, he said, but Dad, he's black. So that was one of the things that I always touched on back in the day. He had two fronts to fight.
Yes.
Not only did he have to fight the color barrier, but he had a language barrier.
Yes, he did.
On top of it.
I know.
And the only way to shut somebody up is stop talking about you, stop being nasty, because they used to call him a crybaby. They said, they said, Clemente, how you feel? He said, well, my leg, my back, my arm, he said, everything hurt.
Yes.
But that was the actual question. When they asked you how you feel, he would tell you, I feel my back hurt, I hurt my leg. They said, oh, this is a crybaby. On top of that, the disrespect with the name.
Yes.
Bob Clemente.
Bob Clemente.
Bob Clemente.
Yeah.
It's not Roberto. Nobody would collect a Roberto Clemente. They would collect a Bob Clemente.
Yes.
So when you go out there and you beat these odds, not only of playing against major leaguers, not only of the color barrier, but the language barrier, and then to be idolized like the way he is. Like, we were sitting there looking at this collection, and I told Nelson, I said, Nelson, so we're Clemente fans. Could you imagine what the Mickey Mantle fans and the Babe Ruth fans out there? And what'd you tell me, Nelson?
I think there's more Clemente stuff out there than any of those guys, but I could be wrong. And I'm not counting baseball cards. I'm talking about, man, there's so much Clemente stuff out there that I've seen that it's just unbelievable. But as a fan, I don't, you know, Babe Ruth, Mickey Mantle, I get the argument. There's more Babe Ruth stuff out there. I went to the Babe Ruth Museum a month ago and compared that to the Clemente Museum, there's no competition. The Clemente Museum it was a firehouse. It's 2 stories. And then you had it was real small. I mean, it literally could take you 20 minutes to see the whole Babe Ruth.
What?
And you got 2 hours at Clemente, and the 2 hours ain't even enough. For real, it ain't enough. I was like, I need another hour. That's how much stuff they have in there. I just think there's more. I don't know if people like to count custom stuff, but there's a lot of Clemente stuff that just keep coming out. What are your opinions?
When I went to the card shows, first thing I said, you got any Clemente stuff? And they all go, oh man, I sold 3 this morning, I sold 2 yesterday.
Sell out.
I had 5 on Saturday, and they was done by Saturday afternoon.
Yeah.
Him right now, they say, is what I was told by card collectors, he is the number 3. Number 3 collected baseball player. And the man's been gone for 50 years.
And you know who the number 1 is?
Who's that?
Ken Griffey Jr.
Ken Griffey Jr.
I don't see nothing of him. I don't know.
He won't do
He's got the
autographs.
most cards.
Yeah, he won't do autographs.
He has the most cards, they say, out there. Baseball cards.
Right.
And baseball cards, I mean, I like the original. I like everything before 72. And that's all I like to collect. I do collect some afterwards, but me trying to get all 6,000, I think it is, plus, I'm good with it.
Yeah,
you can't display it. Like, you can't. I mean, I didn't show it. I got.
Uh-oh, wait a minute.
Look at this.
Oh, my Lord.
Look at all t-shirts of Clemente. Baseball cards of him. Full boxes. I got all the 2020 project. I got an album. I mean,
calendars.
Has anybody ever seen this? You know what I'm saying? 2001. You know what I'm saying? This was the paper when they did they changed the school of Clemente. I got a picture to be in there, so I was real proud of that. And here goes with Lewis, and there goes me, my two friends there.
Wow.
So that was pretty cool. They did the mural there. It was nice.
Wow.
But yeah, I mean, I got a couple more pictures.
A lot more stuff, guys. Yeah. Wow. You got any kids?
No
you
kids.
passing this down to somebody. You gotta pass it down to
You know
somebody.
I'm gonna pass this down to?
Who's that?
The Clemente family. I'm pass this down to his kids.
Okay.
His kids.
Grandkids?
His grandkids gonna get all this stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to throw something my way, let me know.
I got you.
But I can tell you what I do want, and it's on my Christmas list. If anybody want to play Santa Claus for me, I do want that Clemente rookie. So Clemente rookie is one that I'm looking for. And if anybody wants to give me a decent price, let me know. Yeah, this is overwhelming. I ain't never. You got a Jordan rookie in here.
I do. I got it graded as an 8.
Jordan rookie, guys.
I had the guy that sent it out at the car shop said he thought it was fake. I said, that car ain't fake, man. I bought that at the flea market. What are you talking about? I bought that at Sanford flea market 27 years. Ain't fake. Sent it out.
Wow.
And it came back as an 8.
As an 8.
Yeah.
Jeez. Yeah, and there's a lot more stuff here. Oh man, we got a lot of the older guys here. Ty Cobb, Al Kaline.
Yeah, baseballs. I don't have an autographed Ty Cobb, but if anybody has
Yeah,
it,
want to donate it.
Yeah, Babe Ruth too.
The Babe Ruth. I don't know. I'm like I said, I'm overwhelmed. I'm like, wow, this is amazing stuff. Oh boy. So are you gonna continue to go? Or are you gonna continue to grow?
I mean, it depends here and there a little bit if I run into something I really like.
Okay.
But nothing, it's gotta be small, nothing big. Little small things. Like right now, like I don't mind getting like these little dirt things, like coins. I went to the museum, Ty Cobb. I just got the dirt of Yankees right here, you see? Yankee Stadium.
Right.
The old one. So, little stuff, Nothing real big.
So I see you got a lot of Yankees, man. You ain't got no A-Rod? Where's A-Rod at?
Little one right here. The little small one. Derek Jeter, Joe D. There goes A-Rod down there. I got A-Rod autograph. Some shoes I custom.
Mickey Mantle.
Joe D.
Wow.
It's a helmet I did a long time ago, man. Lou Garrett, Joe D, Babe Ruth, Derek Jeter, and Reggie Jackson.
Okay.
Long time.
You do custom stuff for everybody?
Oh,
or?
yeah, man. A lot.
All right.
Stuff, yo.
What do you price them at?
Oh man, it depends what they want, the size. I'm not that expensive. I'm not. What's that artist's name?
Picasso.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing stuff. I'm wow. I'm wowed. I could definitely say I definitely wowed. Guys, this is the garage. Got big pun. All right. Oh, good Lord. Wow. And the hits keep on coming. Oh, so this is where This is where the magic happens over here. You got a little airbrush. We got Clemente. Look at that. That's a nice card. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I drew that years ago. 20 years ago, I drew that.
Okay.
Justice League and the Batman, I drew.
Wow.
The Hulk, I drew.
There's a good action figure. Jesus, guys. Jesus. Yeah. So, I mean, you ever get anybody that gets one of your items or something you did for somebody and they just like so emotional they can't talk? You ever had that reaction?
Yeah, I have, man.
Yeah, that's you know, it's not about the money. It makes you feel good.
Yeah, ain't about the money. Never. So, you know, I mean, I sold pretty much figures and I get people I sell them on eBay and they message me, say, oh man, thank you so much. This is so cool. Man, this is great. My collection, you know?
Yep.
So that's pretty cool. It feels good when people, you know. And then I donated stuff at the museum in Pittsburgh, and Dwayne actually got my shoes, action figures, and he got them displayed, and people are going in there. And I had one guy from Facebook that went there, and he seen it and sent me a picture. Yo, is this your work? I said, of course you know that's my work. Well,
So did you ever go to art school or anything?
Nah,
Huh?
man,
You just one day just said, hey, I'm gonna do.
So people can see the next one.
We going exclusive. Here we are. Who's on first? We got an exclusive here.
This is the next one I'm about to do.
Wow.
You see him? You see him?
Yeah, Santurce.
Yeah.
21.
So
That was another thing when they.
be getting it ready.
Okay.
This is it.
That's another thing when they when he first got into the Dodgers. He was supposed to go to the Dodgers.
Oh yeah.
They stopped him. They stopped him from being drafted.
Oh yeah. They were hiding him and stuff.
They were hiding him in Montreal.
Yeah.
And then the first moment he signed that contract.
Yeah.
And it's been history ever since.
Yeah. What I didn't know that I just found out a few days ago that he wanted to go to New York.
Oh.
He wanted to go play with Monty Irvin. It's Monty Irvin, his favorite baseball player.
Really?
That was his idol.
And he played for the Giants?
Played for the New York Giants. Yep.
Yeah, the name sounds familiar.
Yep.
Monty Irvin. Wow.
He's a Hall of Famer, and that was Clemente's favorite baseball player. And he wanted to go there, and they offered him real low, man, like $4,000. He's like, you know. And then he didn't even know what Pittsburgh were. Pittsburgh, where's that? Like,
yeah, I'm sure.
You know.
I'm sure.
But the best thing he said when he went to Pittsburgh, playing there, that he was born again. Like he had two lives.
Right.
That was pretty cool. He said, yeah, I had two lives. I was born in Puerto Rico, and I was born again in Pittsburgh. That was my house. You know?
Wow. Wow.
So, yeah, man.
All right. This collection here it's wild. Nelson, thank you for having us.
Thank you, man.
Thank you for having my guys here. This collection takes more than just money. There's a passion behind this. There's a story behind every single piece. And I'm like a bull in a china shop in this place. Oh my God. I'm like knocking stuff over.
Sorry, you're not the first to laugh.
I think Clemente's telling me I gotta get out. But guys, if you have a favorite player, you have a passion, you want to collect somebody, go after it. I mean, you can make some stuff up like Nelson's done. He's done one-of-one customs. He'll do something for you. So if somebody wants to get in touch with you, Nelson, how would they get in touch with you?
407-770-9884. No need no social media. You got my number. Connect with me.
Connect right here. Yep. So yeah, that's an exclusive. He don't give that number out to everybody.
Nope.
Except for you guys. So yeah, this collection has got me. I'm wowed. I'm wowed. If he came to my house and saw my Roberto Clemente collection, what would you say?
Oh, that's cute.
That's cute. That's cute. Like
hey, I had it done to me. So
there's people out there that got bigger collection than he does.
Yeah.
So you seen what he got, and if you have something, you have a Clemente picture, you have a card, drop Nelson a line, send me a picture, and I'll definitely share it with Nelson.
Yes.
All right, guys. Well, once again, this place is awesome. I'm gonna be here for the next 40, 50 days, going through everything in here. I'm calling out sick to work the next couple weeks, and I'm gonna stay here and hang out. All right, guys. As we say on Who's On First, what we say? Keep swinging.
God bless.
If you like the show, please do me a favor. Subscribe. Right. You see it? It's right there. Subscribe, share, like, and don't forget, put that bell on. It'll ding you when I put something else on, all right?